Okay, Shalom Makim. I want to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Hakwadash, double honor to the apostles, Bishop and Ellsbury Millstone. And salutations to Akim pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty, and the whole full leg about the full poems of the word, constantly enduring. Shalom. My name is Kara Allah, and the Lord willing makes for edifying lesson. Okay. I have, as you see the title, Trump is out for blood, news and prophecies. Okay. And you know, it's the times we're in. Okay, it's the times we're in. And you know, as we fight to be part of the elect, we're gonna stay on watch and keep bringing out these lessons. All right. This is 2025. The Apostle Tahar coined this year the hopeful year of our deliverance and judgment on Esau. All right, and be watching this judgment come to pass. Okay, by way of wars and rumors of wars, World War III, ultimately going into those nuclear wars. All right, and through the spirit, it's looking like Trump is gonna be that guy to bring in that third world war. All right, which we already in the third world war, but it's gonna go hot. Now, I have some articles here. This is going into Trump pursuing Greenland and also pursuing the Panama Canal. All right. Now it says here, Greenland to Trump. Matter of fact, Slovakia. Let me get the article. Pardon me. Let me get the article real quick. So I'll show it to the camera. This is New York Times. Okay. Greenland to Trump. It says Greenland to Trump, we're not for sale, but let's talk business. So the Prime Minister of Greenland doesn't want to become part of America, but does want to do business. It says the reality is we are going to work with the U.S. yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna try to just run down a little bit. It says the reality is we are going to work with the U.S. yesterday, tomorrow. Prime Minister Egid said at a news conference in Nuuk, Greenland's tiny capital, where he says Greenland does not want to become Americans. I'm trying to scroll down a little bit more. It says the United States, Russia, European countries, China, and others have been eyeing the Arctic shipping lanes and the extensive minerals resources that are no longer considered out of reach, right? Because due to climate change, the waters have been melting over there in Greenland, all right, making a passageway for shipping lanes. Scrolling down a little more. There's a point here I want to catch real quick. Slovakia. It says the United States has been interested in the Greenland for years during World War II. The established base It says it established bases here, and after the war, it tried to buy Greenland from Denmark, which refused. Today, the American military runs the. It says runs the Pitofik Space Base, which specializes in missile defense at the northern end of the island. It says Mr. Trump refused to rule out using economic or military force to wrest back the Panama Canal and to take Greenland. Okay, that's a different article, but that's on point also. All right, but Esau is going in if not by force, financially or by force. Okay, so would Trump invade Greenland if it comes down to it? All right, because all these other countries is already in Greenland. It says United States, Russia, European countries, China, and others have been eyeing the Arctic shipping lanes and the extensive mineral resources that are no longer considered out of reach. Okay, but America needs Greenland because Greenland presents a defense system. So if Russia or any European country was to attack, Greenland would have the defense system. Okay, not to mention bettering the economy and whatnot. But let's get the scriptures. Let's get the scriptures. Okay, the heat is on. Let's get the scriptures. This is This is Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? All right. The heathens are these different nations. They're raging to be in power. Okay. They're fighting to be in power. The next superpowers, right? The next ones in rulership. You know, China, Russia, Iran. Okay. All these countries or nations want to be in power after America is defeated. It says the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Right? Because they don't want Israel in rulership. They want Israel to continually be on the bottom, continually be in a docile state. But that's not the case. Okay, but the point is, why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Okay, because to really think that they'll be in rulership again, that they'll continually have the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as slaves, it's a vain thing. Okay, because it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. After this rulership, Israel's gonna be in power. Okay. So this says Revelations 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Okay, so it says, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And that's going into the spirit realm. Okay, but you have Yahweh Shai waiting by the right hand side of the Father to return and bring judgment on this earth. Okay, you have the angels, right? Michael the archangel, which is also going to return with Yahweh Shai. You know, you have the men, the elect that may have passed on this side, right? Even Israel, you are 2/3. Once you are 2/3 and you die on this side and you go to the spirit realm, you in your right mind. Okay, so you come back in your right mind. So now you also waiting for the judgment to come upon this place. So it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, which is the people that live upon the earth and in the sea, right? For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. All right. Now, who's the devil? The devil is Esau, the so-called white man. Right. The devil is not talking about a guy with a pitchfork on the ground that's waiting to torture you on the ground. Okay. Now let's go into that word devil. When you go into the blue letter Bible, you go into the Strongs, right? And you find the word devil. It's diablos. Now let's go. It says G1228 diablos. Show Strong's info. It says false accuser, devil, slanderer. All right. So who's that? Who's our number one slanderer? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And what proves that? Let's go to Psalm. Let's go to Psalm 50. Okay. Scroll down a little bit. It says make sure my door's locked. Always gotta lock your doors out here, man. This is Psalms 50. This is Psalms 50 and 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. And that's going into Esau. That's going into Jacob and Esau, okay? But this verse right here is talking about Esau, right? Esau being progenitor of the so-called white race, Esau, or the Edomites, okay? And then Jacob being progenitor of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. All right, and that goes back to the hatred that Esau has for Jacob, man. It still exists till this day. So, of course, everybody else has an origin, has a history, but then when it comes down to Israel, we some monkeys, we African, we Afro-American, we don't have no history, okay? Because they tried to take our heritage, all right, for themselves. So it says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son, and that slander is going to continue, okay? Even in these times, dealing with the elect, dealing with the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3, we're gonna be slandered in these times to come. All right, that's why we have to be very careful with the information we put out and our speech. Okay, we have to be careful with the things we say on these videos, man, because it's gonna be used against us. Okay. So the point is, it says, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Now we go back to Diablos, right, in Revelations 12 and 12. And it says false accuser, devil, slanderer, okay? That false accuser. And who's he false accusing? The nation of Israel. You know? So it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he has but a short time. So here it is, you have Trump, which Trump is not in power yet, right? But you have Trump, he's coming down on these different countries, right? For different reasons. You know, it is resources, strategic placement for military weapons, defense systems or whatnot. And why is that, man? Because they know that those missiles is gonna be flying over here. All right, they know those nuclear missiles will be shot over here to the north, man. Okay, that's why these because Trump is just a puppet, right? But yet we know the elites is the real ones in control, man. All right, and they know that those missiles is gonna be flying over here. So now they're getting ready to set up their missile defense systems at all costs. All right. So let's go back to the article. This is what's this? Let me see if I had another article here. I thought I had another article here going into the Panama Canal. Let's do this. Trump to take canal. Six days ago, 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 4 days ago. What's this? 4 days ago, Trump embraced imperialist agenda as he eyes Greenland. It says as he eyes Greenland and the Panama Canal. He's also coming at Canada. Okay, he believes Canada should be another state. So this is from AP. It says Trump, the America First candidate, has a new preoccupation: imperialism. Right? It says Donald Trump ran on the return to his America First foreign policy platform. The U.S. He said he could no longer afford to be the world's policeman. On his watch, he pledged there would be no new wars. I don't want to read too much bullshit. Okay. I don't want to read too much bullshit. Salakia. You know what? I'm not gonna read any more articles because the one I had, I can't find. I ain't about to be reading bullshit. Okay. But we know the basis of it, right? Trump is to deal with. He's trying to get at Greenland. He's trying to take over Greenland, take over the Panama Canal. Okay, he even wants to take over Canada, right? And the way he's going to do all these things is by military force. Okay. I mean, if he does it, I don't know if he's going to do it or not, but allegedly, I'll say, but the way he's going to do all these things by military force, it has to be. Okay. So let me get back to the scriptures. And I'm pretty much going to end this off soon. This is hold on. This is Job 14. Job 14:5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? So we're at the end of this so-called white man rulership, okay? Which the head is really America. Okay? We at the end of his bounds. All right, his time of rulership is over. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. With who? With Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau had a time to reign, and now his time of reign is over. Okay? That was Job 14. And I get one more scripture, and I ended there. Like I said, I had a couple things lined up, but now I'm not seeing what I had lined up. It's all good though. It's all good. This is Job 5:12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right? Their enterprise is going into that new world order. Okay? And like I read in Revelations 12:12, they want to bring it in at all costs at this point. But guess what? It's all up to Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shai, right? But once they bring it in, that's when the Lord's gonna do his part. Okay. Like I said earlier, the apostles, the Apostle Hall, coined this year the hopeful year of our deliverance and judgment on Esau. All right, and we watching this thing come to pass. These nations are gearing up for war. Wherever America is trying to go, you're trying to go to Greenland. These nations, you got nations already over there, using the resources, right? Scoping out the place, right? He wants to go to Panama Canal. You got China. China bought ports on both ends of the Panama Canal. Okay, so they basically run the canal. So this is why, Trump has to do something about it, because America is basically bleeding out, already in debt to all these different nations. All right, and now these nations are mobilizing to strike this place. There's so many articles out right now, man. Okay, the only fire is not in California. All right, there's so many articles out right now going into Iran underground military bases and their nuclear missiles. Well, it didn't say nuclear missiles, but we have to extrapolate. Of course, they're going to put nuclear warheads on those missiles. All right. I'm end off with this right here. And it'll fit this. It's Isaiah 47:1. Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, come down, sit in the dust. The dust is what? Confusion. Okay, it's a low state, but it's also going to confusion. O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Because really, the virgin daughter of Babylon is talking about America. All right, a virgin. Why is America a virgin? Because it's never been touched by war. Okay, you going to World War I and II, you talking about Europe. Okay, but now this third World War is going to be touched. It's going to be brought over here in America. All right, invasions, nuclear missiles, you name it, man. Espionage, whatever. All right, it says, "O virgin," daughter of Babylon, right? Because America's coming in the spirit of Babylon. America's coming in the spirit of all these different nations, right? Babylon's another code name for America. It's also known as Egypt. It's also known as Rome. It's also known as Sodom. All right, because America is coming to spirit of all these different nations. Right? It says, "O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, because the Chaldeans are known for their witchcraft." Right? And America inherited all these things, and they do it to the fullest. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate," meaning what? There's going to be attacks. All right. Ultimately, America's going to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear missiles. We at the end of this whole thing. Okay, we at the end of its bounds that he cannot pass, and he's going out by way of nuclear missiles. Anyway, slow will is an edifying lesson. Once again, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Hakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone. Salutations to the Akim, doing the works throughout the four corners of the world, and the hopeful elect that's constantly enduring. Shalom.